Hello everyone, it is day 15 of my trip to the UK, November 9th, 2023, and I am in London about to explore the Forbidden Planet Megastore. Hey, look at what I just found! The London Forbidden Planet Megastore. By this point, I'd been to Forbidden Planet stores in Manchester, Liverpool, and Bristol, and I'd seen the Forbidden Planet booth at MCM Comic Con, also in London, on the second day of my trip. So I was super excited to see what amounts of merchandise a Megastore would have, and oh my goodness, boy, did they ever have a ton of Doctor Who art prints, t-shirts on display, calendars. There were also some Star Trek art prints as well, some Doctor Who postcards and enamel pin badges, some coasters. They had t-shirts with the Meep on them and Donna Noble and Rarth Warriors, but also from their Doctor Who monster range. So we had the K1 robot there. They had more Rarth Warrior designs. They had a Mara t-shirt, a Syl t-shirt, a Master t-shirt from Survival, and they also had a Ronnie t-shirt. So plenty of lovely designs to tempt me. However, the merchandise that caught my eye most was these Doctor Who postcard sets that are part of the numbered Diamond collection. So that's number 98 in the collection, and it includes pictures of the War to 14th Doctors, so new series Doctors there, and there were postcard sets with quotes from the classic era of Doctor Who and also quotes from the new series era of Doctor Who's. I already had the classic quotes, so I got the new series quotes and the new series Doctors postcards. After spotting a Doctor Who graphic novel, I continued my search for Doctor Who merchandise and took a side trip to take a look at their incredible manga section. This section reminded me of my brother. I was spotting series that I knew he had on his shelf, like Full Metal Alchemist or Death Note that we had both watched growing up, so it really reminded me a lot of my brother back home and the anime that we had watched growing up. They had an incredible section of Star Wars books and novels. It was absolutely incredible to see, and next to that was their incredible Star Trek book collection, which was really fun to see. My entire family loves Star Trek, so of course this reminded me of them. There were only two shows growing up that all five of us could agree on watching, and that was Star Trek and Doctor Who. Speaking of, there was an incredible Doctor Who book section that I found. I was so excited to see such a varied range of different Doctor Who books in this section. You also had hardcovers, but mostly paperbacks. It was so exciting to see all of these on sale. Something else that I hadn't seen on this scale was such a large section of Doctor Who Big Finish CDs, as well as some BBC audio releases, and down below they also had a Doctor Who DVD section with some classic Doctor Who DVDs. They also had a Doctor Who reference book section, which was full of hardcover and paperback releases, the About Time series. You had the 6 Doctors, 6 Decades series, and some really cool reference books as well. So I was so in heaven. I was so excited. The book that I did end up getting was the signed copy of Planet of the Ood, the new series novelization by Keith Temple. I also found this incredible Tolkien section, which had so many different copies of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, which my brother is especially obsessed with and has a ton of books about. The only reason I didn't buy more books while I was here was because I was carrying my suitcase around with me everywhere I went. So I had it with me on this bottom floor level of Forbidden Planet. So I'd already had to carry my suitcase down a flight of stairs, and so I was very aware of how heavy it currently was and how quickly adding books to that would increase its weight. That didn't stop me, however, because I was just way too tempted by this Doctor Who graphic novel section, which was one of the biggest and most incredible that I'd seen to date in any stores. So not only was there a ton of graphic novels here, but they were 3 for the price of 2. So I got 6 Doctor Who graphic novels for £12. I was so excited because next up I was going to meet up with my friend Jason Goswell. All right, look who I found. It's Jason Goswell. And together we were going to explore more of London, get some great food, and go to the Who shop.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. Now,
don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. You know it makes sense.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel.
Hello.